A woman sold her farm to buy her son a house, but on her first day, she was kicked out by her cruel daughter-in-law. She was forced to sleep on a dog bed as the daughter-in-law sneered that she wasn't even worth as much as their expensive dog. Her own son, Oliver, was too weak to stand up for her, leaving Helen abandoned on the street with nowhere to go. Just as she hit rock bottom, she received a strange call. It was a young boy inviting her on a date with his grandfather. The boy, Julian, was the grandson of billionaire tycoon William Astor, who had recently topped the Forbes list with a $10 billion net worth. Julian had met Helen when he got lost, and was now determined to make her his new grandmother. Using a hunger strike, Julian pressured his reluctant grandfather into meeting Helen. However, William decided to test her. He would pretend to be a poor driver to see if she was after his money. But things took a bizarre turn. At a ridiculously expensive restaurant, Helen suddenly acted like a gold digger, storming out in disgust. It turned out to be a clever act. She later admitted the place was a ripoff, and she faked the scene just so they could leave. Impressed by her genuineness, William bonded with Helen over side tacos. He was touched when she thoughtfully ordered a vegan option for his sensitive stomach. In that moment, William knew he had found someone special. Believing he was just a simple driver, Helen happily accepted his marriage proposal. But when William announced the news to his family, they were shocked to learn about his deception. They urged him to tell the truth, but when he called Helen, she coincidentally mentioned that the one thing she couldn't stand was liars. Panicked, William bailed on his confession and instead gave Helen the address to his mansion, pretending it was a tiny place. When Helen arrived at the massive estate, she was stunned by its size. William's family went into a full-blown panic. To cover up the lie, the grandson blurted out the only explanation he could think of: "We work here." And so began the charade. William's son Richard became the chef, his daughter-in-law Victoria the maid, and William himself the owner's driver. Helen, completely oblivious, was charmed by the close-knit family that works together. The family then had to present their own lavish welcome gifts, cash, jewels, and company shares as items from their flashy boss. During this strange new life, Helen confided in William about her tragic past. Her oldest son, Edward, went missing as a child. She tearfully recounted the day he fell from a cliff and how his body was never found. Later, William showed her a photo of his family. As Helen gazed at the picture of his son, Richard, a shocking wave of recognition hit her. Could the son of this billionaire who she believed was her driver actually be her long-lost child?